Hey, what's going on? Spindig here, playing The Walking Dead No Man's Land, exploring a little bit of content, which is why I'm wearing this explorer hat. Just kidding. It's just something I pulled out of the closet. Anyways, today I'm making a video about Outposts, and we got a lot to cover and only a little bit of time to do it, so let's jump right in. Outposts update introduced PvP to The Walking Dead No Man's Land. It came with two buildings: your walker pit, which is used to capture and upgrade walkers for defending your outpost. You can upgrade this building to capture more walkers. It also came with the Outpost, which is used to generate a constant supply of trade goods and also to position your defenders. You can change which survivors of yours are defending your outposts here by selecting your team. You can select any survivor to defend your outpost. The defending survivors will be placed inside the outpost, and you can change their positions by managing the outpost. Here are the survivors that I selected earlier. Here's Sally, and you could just place them wherever you want, and you'll learn as you go what's a good placement. If you attack an enemy outpost and you find it's really difficult, you can just try and emulate that and use it for yourself. So here are the walkers from our pit. This one represents our tank, and this one represents our armored walker, and you could place them wherever you want within inside of your outpost. You could also just press this green button and it will place all the defenders for you. And I could just move it around as many times as I want. And you could also change the layout of the walls. So there, I just did that, and we changed the route. And you could just play with all of this to see which gives you the best results. And you could also change the location, and you'll learn which locations work best for you by raiding outposts and just getting more experience with it. If you run into an outpost that you find particularly challenging, just try and emulate that setup. And I'll go on a raid here to show you what PvP looks like firsthand, but first let me explain trade goods, cycles, and the influence system. Trade goods are received from your outpost building, and they're also received from attacking enemy outposts. And you could spend your trade goods on a number of different things. You could buy a silver crate, a gold crate. This crate for 1500 will give you a rare green item. This is the epic crate that will give you the epic item. And finally, probably the most favorite is the legendary gear crate, which will give you a random piece of legendary gear. It could be something really awesome with really good traits. It could be something really bad with really low traits, and the level of the gear that comes out of these boxes depends on your character level. And that's a lot to get into. I'm not going to get into it right now. Gotta move on. Influence is how well you're doing against other players in PvP, and they introduced cycles recently. This cycle ends in 5 days, so it's already well half over. And you can see the leaderboards here change with each cycle. So the higher you go, the higher you're ranked, and the more rewards you'll get. You see Movado is really owning. I mean, he won last week, he's winning this week. That guy is really into it. And here's a log that'll keep track of your raids, wins, losses, let you know how you're doing. Now let's go raid somebody, because I know you guys want to attack other players. I know you do. So here we go, I'm going on a raid. Now this is the level of influence you'll get, and this is the amount of rewards you'll get. I want to get more rewards than that. Hey, that's looking pretty good. So I'll go ahead and attack this guy, get 42 influence. Ooh, took some injuries. Set it up. You can take whoever you want. You can't take anybody who's defending your outpost. These guys will be locked in outposts. And I'll take these guys. That should do her. Get through this quick for you. And sometimes you'll get cool little names. Sometimes it's offensive. Last raid I did, it said "away with you." I don't know. Some of them are cool. Some of them are just way out there. I'm not even going to get into it, but there's some profanity. Let's get through here. Now this is, you can see, this will be this guy's level walkers and stuff. So we'll just go through. You have 7 minutes to get this done. And you have 7 minutes to get it done because while you're in here raiding, the player you're raiding won't be able to log in. So for 7 minutes, this guy is sitting here like, hey, somebody's stealing my goods. This guy obviously hasn't put much work into it. We only have level 5 walkers here, so really easy raid to do. So I'm capturing the flags. I'll come on and open the door. Now if you want to charge up your abilities, since I have an incoming wave, I could just end it here. I'm just going to keep going, but if I wanted to, I'd let that wave come in and then I could charge up my other shooter. Kind of wishing I had too. Could have taken them both out. Alright, so now I got 7 turns to kill all 3 of this guy's defenders. And get this box. For glory. There it is. And that's pretty much the outpost. Here's my influence that I gained, and here's the trade goods I gained. Even got a little bit of experience out of the deal. I want to thank Next Game staff for giving me an opportunity to get a featured video, and thank all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. Until next time, thanks for watching. Spendig out.